If you're looking for cheap and instant Madden Ultimate Team coins, head on over to MutCoinBank.com and use the discount code RBT for 10% off. And if you're looking for packs actually worth opening, check out MaddenMascot.com and use code RBT for 10% off. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with another episode of the Cleveland Browns Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. This week we're going to be taking on the Miami Dolphins. Traveling to Miami, they're 0-2. We're 2-0 on the year with two very unorthodox wins, but hey, we are 2-0, better than the Browns did in real life already throughout 2 weeks. But guys, this is pretty much the most important episode thus far in this series. It's going to be a little bit different how we're going to work the beginning of this episode, because I'm not going to be attempting many trades. I'm going to be attempting one, but we have to discuss what we're going to be doing at the quarterback position in next episode. I told you guys if last episode smashed 3,000 likes, we were going to go ahead and try to trade away for another quarterback, because that would have told me, or that did show me, that you guys did not want me to keep Jimmy Garoppolo at the quarterback position. Some people wanted me to keep him, and I'll address that here in just a second. So how we're going to start off this episode, we're going to make one move really quick, then we're going to talk about the quarterbacks, and then we are going to be trying to trade for a backup running back who you guys did suggest in the previous episode. So if you guys do enjoy today's episode, make sure to let me know by dropping a like. If we can smash 3,000 likes once again on today's episode, that would be absolutely amazing. Last episode smashed 4,000 likes, so that definitely showed me you guys wanted me to go after another quarterback for this series. So first thing we are going to do is sign basically a backup running back, and you guys will understand here in just a second. We do need a backup running back, like I said, which we are going to be trading away for in today's episode, but something that I thought would make a lot of sense for this series and make things interesting, and this was suggested in the last video. It wasn't really thumbed up a lot, but I found it suggested in the video, and I kind of wanted to do it myself anyway. We are going to be signing a running back for this series, and that is going to be Trent Richardson. He was drafted by the Browns, slated to be the next Jim Brown, and he ended up being a complete flop. He's still yet to find a team where he could flourish like he did in college with Alabama and like he was supposed to in the NFL. But you know what? We're going to bring him back to Cleveland, give him a second chance to be great, and we have to see if he can live up to the hype while giving him a second chance in Cleveland. So we are going to sign him to the team. He's not going to be our backup running back, though. We are going to trade for another one, but I just wanted to make that move for this series. So with that said, guys, before we get into the trade, I am going to talk about the 4 options we're going to have in the straw poll for quarterbacks to go after in next episode. And if you guys do want to go ahead and vote, I will leave a link in the description box below to the straw poll. There's going to be 4 options, and whatever option wins that straw poll will be the one that we go after in next episode. Now, if for some reason the deal just cannot physically go through, I'll go with option number 2, whoever had the second most votes, and so on and so forth. And I went with the 4 most suggested quarterbacks in the previous episode. Now, there was some quarterbacks suggested, like for example, Matt Ryan was suggested a lot. You had some people suggest Tom Brady, and that was thumbed up a lot. And then there were some other higher profile quarterbacks out there. But the reason I'm not throwing them into this straw poll is because that's just genuinely impossible for me to get some of those quarterbacks. Like for the Falcons and Packers video that I did where the Matt Ryan and Aaron Rodgers switched teams, they wouldn't even trade me Aaron Rodgers for Matt Ryan straight up so I could get Matt Ryan on the Packers. I had to like throw in Aaron Rodgers and 2 first-round draft picks to get Matt Ryan. And that's just not going to happen. The amount of difficulty that lies within getting a quarterback that's actually like over an 85 overall on this game is virtually impossible, especially with the amount of assets that we've already traded away. So the 4 options that I have picked are realistic options, but options that still got thumbed up a lot in the previous episodes. So hopefully you guys will hear me through, and I'm going to go through all 4 of the options really quick and give my opinion on it, and hopefully you guys will listen to what I have to say before we go and vote. But like I said, this is your series, so maybe you go with somebody that I don't necessarily want to go with. It's all your series. I'm just going to give you my opinion on who I think would be the best for this series. So option number 1, as you see on the screen, a lot of these comments didn't have like a ton of thumbs up, but the particular players that I am putting in the straw poll was suggested like probably 50 or 60 times in the comments. So option number 1 is Tony Romo. Tony Romo may be on his way out of Dallas in real life, and is the Browns really a possible destination for him? Probably not. With him actually having a chance leaving Dallas in real life, I thought that would make things really interesting, and I would definitely not mind bringing Tony Romo to the Cleveland Browns. So he is going to be an option on the straw poll, and I think that would be pretty cool in the series. He has probably a couple years left on him in franchise mode and in Madden 17, so probably 2 or 3 seasons, and then he'd probably retire. But I still think that would be an awesome quarterback to bring right away. Now, option number 2, and I really like this option, and I've seen this guy suggested like hundreds and hundreds of times throughout this series so far, and now I'm finally putting it in the video, and that's going to be Tyrod Taylor. He's a mobile quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, very talented, and I think he'd just be a lot of fun to play with. I think he's been probably the most suggested quarterback in the comments, and I would definitely not mind trying to bring him from Buffalo. The only problem is that it might be very difficult, more difficult to bring him over from the Bills than it would be probably to bring Tony Romo over from the Cowboys. So that's just my take on it, but I would definitely not mind attempting to bring Tyrod Taylor to the Browns. If I can make it happen, I definitely will do so. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind, if we go with one of these quarterbacks, I'm going to have to trade away Jimmy Garoppolo. It's just going to happen because I probably can get a second-round draft pick for him from some team that needs a quarterback, and we're definitely going to have to trade away something, at least like a second-round draft pick, to get one of the quarterbacks if you guys do vote for a particular quarterback. Like, it's probably going to take Tyrod Taylor and maybe like a Will Hill or somebody to bring him in if the Bills are interested in a free safety. So with that said, now the next option is going to be Dak Prescott. And this guy is another one that's been suggested so much in this series so far. Now, the reasons, I think he'd be fun to play with, obviously, because it's Dak Prescott. It's been one of the biggest stories in the NFL, probably the biggest story in the NFL this season. Now, the only thing is, first of all, it'd probably take a humongous amount to bring Dak Prescott from the Cowboys because he's already a high overall in the game, and he's very young. So, I'm not sure if I have enough to bring Dak Prescott. And honestly, I just think it wouldn't make things... I mean, obviously, he'd be fun to play with, but I think it'd be like too... Is cliche the word, since we already have brought Ezekiel Elliott? So is it really what you guys want to see, to bring in Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott both to the Cowboys? Like, I mean, that's up to you guys, but like, if I had to vote, Dak Prescott would probably be my least favorite on this list. But hey, like I said, this is all up to you guys. If you guys want me to go with Dak Prescott, I'll do exactly what you guys want me to do. But like I said, if you do vote for Dak Prescott, I'm not going to trade away like my whole entire team to get him. It's going to be a reasonable trade, but nothing stupid. Like, I'm not going to trade away Ezekiel Elliott back to the Cowboys to bring him back. So hopefully you guys keep that in mind. Now, the fourth and final option, and I am putting this on there because I wanted to give you guys a chance to keep Jimmy Garoppolo as the starting quarterback. So he is going to be the fourth and final option. The reason I'm doing this, yes, you guys smashed like 4,000 likes when I asked for 3,000, with it being the case that if you smash 3,000 likes, we go after a different quarterback, but I did have hundreds and hundreds of comments of people saying it'd be absolutely stupid for me to trade away Jimmy Garoppolo after what we traded for him to bring him to Cleveland. So I just wanted to put that option out there. I wouldn't mind keeping Jimmy G on the team, although he hasn't played so great. I think that's because the sliders were definitely not in his favor, and I did make some dumb decisions throughout this series, obviously, but like, I think he's going to start playing better in today's episode. I wouldn't mind it, but I just think a lot of you definitely would rather me go and trade for another quarterback. But I did want to put that on there because I had a lot of people saying, you're stupid. Why would you trade away Jimmy G? That'd make the series even more stupid than it already is. So I'm just throwing that option out there, and that's for you guys to ponder in the straw poll. So once again, guys, to make the biggest decision of the series so far, go in the description box below, go to the straw poll, and go ahead and vote for which quarterback you want to see me go after in next episode. So with that said, guys, the next bit of business before we jump into the game, we're going to be trying to trade away for a backup running back. And what I'm going to do, guys, is just go ahead and leave all the comments on the screen. I'll go one by one by most thumbed up comment to the least thumbed up comment when it comes to the backup running backs. And what we're going to be doing is, if for some reason one of the guys is just unreasonable to trade away for, I'll go with the next most thumbed up comment when it comes to trading away for a backup running back. Because like I said, at this point in the series, it's just difficult to get some really good players just because we don't have that much to trade away. So, the most thumbed up running back to get as a backup running back in this series with 211 thumbs up is Derrick Henry. So we are going to be going after him first, but it might be really hard to bring him away from the Tennessee Titans to Cleveland. We used him in the Titans franchise, so maybe you guys will want to see him once again because I think he was a fan favorite in that series. Now, the second most thumbed up comment, if the Derrick Henry deal does not go through, is going to be Zinner, the running back from the Detroit Lions. I think he'd be fun to bring in, but we're only going to go after him if the Derrick Henry deal will not go through. Now, the third most thumbed up running back to have as the backup running back, if those two deals don't go through, with 73 thumbs up, is Jordan Howard, the running back from the Chicago Bears. Think he'd be fun to play with as a backup running back. You got to remember, this is just a backup running back we're trying to get. Nothing too crazy. We traded away Isaiah Crowell for a reason. We didn't need him. Didn't need a running back that talented as the backup running back. We can get a lot for him, and that's why we are now trying to go after a backup running back. Now, if all three of those deals don't go through, which I think one of them will, the fourth and final trade we will attempt for a backup running back is Ty Montgomery. With 61 thumbs up, that comment did have. And I think that'd be definitely interesting because, I mean, he's a converted wide receiver now playing running back because of all the injuries for the Packers, and he played pretty freaking well at the running back position. So that's how that's going to go. And like I said, we're going to go from the most thumbed up comment to the least thumbed up comment. Hopefully at least get one of these running backs on the team. So let's see what the Titans want for Derrick Henry. They do need a strong safety. And like I said, we have Will Hill, who we could potentially trade away. And we also have Kyshon Jarrett, who they might be interested in, and of course they're not. So maybe they're interested in Will Hill. Now, is this deal worth it? Will Hill for Derrick Henry straight up? I think this could potentially happen, and this would make things very simple and very easy. And what I'm going to do is try to get as much as I possibly can out of this deal. Just throw this into the universe, see if this is even close, and I knew it wasn't going to be close. So I think, though, with it being in the orange and that being a third-round draft pick added to the deal, this could happen for a fifth-round draft pick. Maybe it might be in the green here, and it is in the green. So I feel like we're definitely going to get a 7th with this deal. So why don't I go ahead and try to get next year's 6th as well. So Will Hill for Derrick Henry, this year's 7th-round draft pick, and next year's 6th-round draft pick. Can we make this happen? And it's actually kind of close. So how about Derrick Henry in a 7th-round draft pick, and that didn't go through. So how about this straight up? It might not go through straight up like I thought it was, and it was accepted. So there you go. We got the most thumbed up comment, and the only thing I don't like about this deal is the fact that I felt like we definitely needed Will Hill to get a top quarterback like a Tyrod Taylor if you guys end up voting for him, or Tony Romo, or Dak Prescott. But maybe those teams weren't interested in him, I don't know. So it's going to be difficult to, try to muster up enough to get one of those quarterbacks, but hey, we got the running back you wanted as our backup running back. He's going to play a lot now, so it's pretty cool. Have two rookies at running back in Ezekiel Elliott and Derrick Henry. We actually gained some cap room from that deal. So pretty simple. First running back went through, and since we did sign Trent Richardson at the beginning of this episode, we had an odd man out. We needed to trade somebody away, and that's going to be Terrence McGee. We don't need another running back on the team. We got a 6th-round draft pick for him from the Bengals, so I'll definitely take just an extra 6th-round draft pick for pretty much nothing. So just in case you guys were wondering, Trent Richardson is going to be a starting fullback, and he also is going to feature in some formations in the game. I am going to go before this game starts and work with some formation subs. I've yet to do that in the series so far. I am going to start featuring Dre Archer a little bit more, especially in the Wildcat. You guys might be familiar with that from the Titan series. It was very effective for us there. So with that said, guys, that might have been a shorter first portion of the video compared to previous episodes, but not too much stuff to go over at the beginning of this episode. But if you guys still have trades you want me to go after in future episodes, let me know in the comment section below, and the ones with the most thumbs up will be the ones that I go after. And make sure to take part in the straw poll so you will have your say in what happens at the quarterback position in next episode. Like I said, a link to that straw poll will be in the description box below. But with that said, guys, let's jump into this game against the Miami Dolphins, and hopefully we can start the season off 3-0 and play better than we have in the previous two games. So Derrick Henry to get his first carry as a Cleveland Brown to the outside. There's just nobody blocking. There's a 6-yard loss for Derrick Henry in his first carry. Now let's see if Jimmy G can start to light things up since he's more than likely about to get traded away. Let's see how he does. On the post route to Allen Hurns. Allen Hurns is going to break the tackle and get to midfield. Nice first pass play of the game for 21 yards. 3rd down and 11. We need another big throw here from Jimmy G. Corey Coleman to the outside, and that's going to be picked off. I didn't think the linebacker was going to follow that route. I thought he was going to be open. Now, I think an interception like that is my fault, not Jimmy G's. He just completely ran the route for the wide receiver. He has a wide receiver open. That's Charles Sims, who's going to just fight forward for extra yards and get the first down. Another play action pass. He has a receiver open. Oh, dude. God, I gotta get better at using the goddamn linebackers. Bringing pressure for the first time in this one. Can we get to Ryan Tannehill? Gonna force an errant throw. I thought it was gonna be Jamie Collins with a tackle. I thought I was about to jump that route and get a pick. 3rd down and goal. Need to be tight in coverage. One last play. I'll be okay with giving up a field goal. All the slant patterns, dude. And we get to the quarterback. It looks like that was Jamie Collins, I believe, who got to the quarterback, and no, it's not. It's actually Deion Buchanan, but it doesn't matter who it is. So I told you guys we're going to see some of this week. You have TRENT Archer in the backfield, out of the Wildcat formation. Let's see if it's effective. TRENT Archer, I told you guys, he's so freaking speedy. I mean, that right there is better than half the runs we've had this season with Ezekiel Elliott. So here we go, fellas. 3rd down and 2. Gonna hand it off to Zeke. Can he pick up 2 yards? Has a big hole up the middle, and we get just enough. 3rd down and 9. Our last 3rd down attempt didn't work out too well with Jimmy G. This time, we are going to complete this because Jimmy G is the GOAT. Corey Coleman is open over the middle. This is going to be reception to the rookie wide receiver past midfield. Another 3rd down right here. Michael Bennett, or Martellus Bennett rather, open over the middle. Gets down to the 24-yard line. Another 3rd down. Can Jimmy G stay perfect on this one? We have Ezekiel Elliott over the middle. He makes the catch on the slant pattern. Another 3rd down conversion as we get the ball at the 11-yard line. Staying empty as it's been pretty effective so far. 2nd down and 3. Oh, I thought Terrell Pryor was going to be open. Going to scramble here with Jimmy. Terrell Pryor, and he's going to make the catch in the back of the end zone. Nice throw from Jimmy Garoppolo. Trying to have one last good game potentially in Cleveland as we take a 7-3 lead over the Miami Dolphins. 3rd down and 14. No way the Dolphins pick this up right. They're going to throw it to the outside. Can we make this open field tackle? Nice job from Joe Hayden. Nice game tackle. So it's going to be a 3 and out for the Dolphins. I like the fact that all these defenders are in the box. I have a feeling one of these outside receivers are going to get open on the vertical routes. You know what, Terrell Pryor one-on-one, man. You got to make this catch. You got to make this catch. This is going to be a touchdown to Terrell Pryor. First time this has happened this season. Let's freaking go. Beat Fletcher off the line when the ball was in the air. Broke away from that defender, dude. And just like that, on one play, Jimmy G strikes for his longest pass of the year as we take a 14-3 lead over the Dolphins. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Oh dear God. If he would have stayed in bounds, that would have been a long touchdown run. Come on, family. Underneath routes aren't going to be open. Actually, they are, and he catches it for the first. I'm not going to lie, man. Not too familiar with this receiver, Carew, but he's killing me. Already has 5 receptions in this one, as I should have been all over that, man, and he gets about 5. Hopefully, we can keep him out of the end zone. Once again, the slant patterns are going to be open. Oh, God, he's scrambling. Can we get to him? Sack him. Oh, that's going to be a touchdown, isn't it? God dang. Nice play from Ryan Tannehill. Touchdown pass to Grant. Oh, man, his first career touchdown reception against us, the Browns, as the Dolphins strike right back and make it a 4-point game. 2nd down and 10. Oh, gonna scramble wide open. Whoa, that might have been the worst pass I've ever seen in my life. Can Jimmy G remain perfect on 3rd downs? The out route here to Allen Hurns. He's going to make the reception. He breaks a tackle. This could go to the house, boys. And it is, as that's going to be another long touchdown pass. Jimmy G to Allen Hurns. That I think is Allen Hurns' first touchdown reception of the year. Don't quote me on that, but 71 yards to the house. Open man, broken tackle, and he's gone as we take a 21-10 lead. This could be bad. This could be very bad. Oh, my guys are running into each other, and now the Dolphins have the ball in plush territory. They might actually get points before the half. That's going to be a pick. Joe Hayden, what a play, dude. Oh, my God, what a play from the veteran cornerback. It actually gives us a chance to put up some points before the half. Here we go, fellas. Terrell Pryor is going to be open on the slant. Can he get some yards after the catch? And he does, guys. We're going to call a quick timeout. We can get one more play and get closer to the end zone and possibly kick a field goal for the half. 1st down and 10. This might not be the best play call in the world. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is bad. I just threw it up. I should have... What? What? What a play. Oh, my God. They might review that. Oh, I've got to go back and watch that. I got to go back and just grasp the amount of glory that was just from that pass. Jimmy G, that was a bad play call from the get-go for me, to be completely honest. I threw the ball. I had too many deep patterns when we needed to go short and try to just get some yardage to kick a field goal for the half. I didn't know who to throw it to, so I decided just to scramble, and I was like, this is taking too long. Just threw the ball up, like, across his body, on the run, down the field. It hits Corey Coleman, who goes up and snags the ball between 2 Miami Dolphin defenders, and he was actually in the end zone. I think he was. Yeah, right there, 2 feet in the end zone. And I missed the extra point. I missed the extra point. I missed it. So guys, Jimmy G has 4 touchdown passes in the first half. He's trying to show you guys that he does not want to be traded away, and he wants to remain the starting quarterback for the Browns. But that's all up to you guys. So remember in your straw poll, consider how Jimmy G's played in this first half. 4 touchdown passes, man. 286 passing yards. 3rd down and 8. Can we keep him from getting points once again on this drive? And an overthrow from Ryan Tannehill as he had a wide open receiver for the first down, and he misses him completely. So we're going to get the ball right back and get to chewing a little bit of clock to run the football. This can be a huge punt return right here. Tyler Lockett is going to get into the end zone, boys. Thank you, whoever recommended me to trade for Tyler Lockett. And you told me he was great kicker and punt returner as he brings that punt back 79 yards. And everything in this game is clicking. We have 4 touchdown passes, a punt return for a touchdown, dude. So we have the Dolphins to yet another 3rd down and 16. Can we keep them from scoring on another drive? No way they get 16 yards right here, right? They have the guy open on the post. They dump it short to Jay Ajayi. He's going nowhere. So, guys, I've been riding Derrick Henry on this drive. Probably haven't showed you any highlights, but he's been running the ball very effectively. Probably, honestly, better than Ezekiel Elliott has in this series so far, as if he breaks that tackle, he's gone. But he still picks up the first down. He has 5 rushes for 4 yards. I think Derrick Henry has, like, maybe 6 for, like, 30-something. Martellus Bennett, dude, breaking tackles. Keeps on breaking tackles, dude. He stays up. What a play. Break this last tackle. Oh my god, Martellus Bennett. I'm honestly trying to force the ball in Zeke's hands, but nothing's really happening, dude. Getting like 2-3 yard carries all the time, and don't be holding. As I say that, that would have been Zeke's first touchdown of the game. So we may or may not have just lost like 10 yards in that play, but we're going to make it back right here on this touchdown pass to Terrell Pryor. If we can get it off, that is a touchdown pass to Terrell Pryor. Another one. Another one, Jimmy G with pressure in his face. That was his 5th touchdown pass of the game. They brought like an all-out blitz. He stayed composed and made a brilliant pass. This is just too freaking easy, dude. The Dolphins have not been that great compared to the first 2 teams that we played in this series. They were 0-2 going into this game, so obviously not having a great season thus far. Nobody's open. Can we get pressure like today or tomorrow? Whoa. That might have been the worst pass I have ever seen, and this is where I have to go back and show you guys. I'm going straight to it, no cuts whatsoever. I'm going to show you guys, this is on all Madden. The sliders are actually like in the favor of the computer, and that was just a bad throw. I think the quarterback accuracy for the computer is like on 55, I believe, or 60, so that was just an awful throw from Ryan Tannehill. That's like, might have been the worst throw I've seen all season from an all Madden quarterback. That was god-awful. Pick 6 for Joe Hayden, as this game is very freaking lit compared to the rest. So we got the ball right back, and I'm going to spend this last 3 minutes of this game trying to force the ball in Ezekiel Elliott's hands, as there we go. That's going to be his longest, probably, carry of the year for a touchdown, as we score 50 points on the Miami Dolphins. 50 points. I think this is going to be the last play of this one, boys. 3rd down and 4. Going to feed Zeke one last time, as he probably just got a concussion. Who is that? Somebody came in hot. Freaking Jenkins came in freaking hot, Captain. Well, that, boys, is going to do it for this one as we get the win 55-10 over the Miami Dolphins. Never in a million years expected this performance, especially with how bad we played in the last 2 games. I really don't know what it was. Rather, I just played a little bit better than usual, and the computer just played bad. Like I said, the Dolphins were 0-2 going in this game. Like, I don't like it when I win games with this much, because people think I was tampering with the settings and stuff. Like, no. Like, I guess Jimmy G played a lot better than he has in previous episodes, and the Dolphins played very, very bad, as you saw in the gameplay. But I will take the win 55-10. Hopefully you enjoyed that gameplay a little bit better than the previous episodes, although last episode, if you missed it, spoiler alert, was a freaking lit ending. But anyways, looking at the final stats, by far Jimmy G's best game of his career, not just with his career with the Browns, his whole entire career. 13 of 18. He didn't have to throw the football that much. A lot of big plays. 351 yards, 5 touchdowns, and an interception. Ryan Tannehill had 3 interceptions. Now it comes to rushing yards. Got Zeke going a little bit, but only 42 yards on the ground in that 1 touchdown. Most of the yards came on that touchdown that he had. Derrick Henry had 9 attempts for 38 yards. Jay Ajayi ran the ball very well. I don't know why the Dolphins didn't run the football more than they did, because, I mean, he had a lot of big carries and probably would have fared a lot better if they ran the ball more with them. In terms of receiving yards, by far, Terrell Pryor's best game as a Cleveland Brown. 5 receptions, 142 yards. 3 of those receptions were for touchdowns. Like I said, this guy, Leonte Carew, had a pretty good game. Like, all 5 of those receptions came in, like, the first quarter. Then Allen Hurns had 3 receptions for 91 yards. Martellus Bennett had a couple big catches, 2 for 48. And then Corey Coleman had a couple grabs, 2 for 56. Now, our leading player defensively in terms of tackles ended up being Christian Kirksey with 7 tackles. Also, Ryan Shazier had 7 tackles. We had 3 sacks in this game, 2 for Jamie Collins and 1 for Ezekiel Ansah. So guys, that is going to do it for today's episode of the Cleveland Browns Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to drop a like. If we could smash 3,000 likes on this episode for that amazing performance, that would also be amazing. And we're going to be jumping into the next episode. It's going to be much of a tougher task as we travel to Washington to take on the Washington Redskins, who are 3-0. So I definitely don't expect another 55-10 victory. But make sure, guys, you leave your vote in the straw poll in the description box below so you can have a say in what happens at the quarterback position for this series. And also, as always, leave suggestions for trades in the comment section below for next episode. The ones with the most thumbs up will be the ones that I go after at the beginning of next episode. So with that said, guys, once again, hopefully you did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to drop a like. With that said, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also, before I sign out, one of my videos last night completely missed sub boxes. That's the first time that's ever happened for me, and it kind of sucked because, like, I put all that work in for that video and literally nobody saw it. My least viewed video probably ever. Like, it has hardly any views right now, and that kind of sucks just because YouTube didn't put in anybody's sub boxes. So I'm going to leave a link to that also in the description box below. If you go watch it, if you missed it, that'd be great. The Draft Champions Challenge, pretty awesome ones. If you go watch it, that'd be great as well. So that's going to do it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.